What up? It me. It me again. Hi, and welcome to Finn predicting the champions at the end of 2025 for the WWE. For those who don't know, I'm a big wrestling nerd. You cannot see it, but over there is a piece of memorabilia about Bray Wyatt, who sadly passed away. I fucking love wrestling. It is probably my biggest hyperfixation other than YouTube. Great. I fucking love it so much. God, I love it so much. And I haven't made enough content about wrestling, so I'm going to start. And today, I'm going to predict who I think every champion will be at the end of 2025. So, I will be only doing the main roster. I will not be doing NXT, as I don't watch enough NXT to be knowing who's going to be what. I can tell you who I think the NXT World Champion will be. I think it will be Obafemi. If you don't know who he is and you're a wrestling fan, watch that motherfucker. He is so good. Anyways, on to the main roster. We're going to talk about Raw first. I think Gunther will still be your World Heavyweight Champion at the end of the year. I don't think he drops it. Other people do. I would much prefer he didn't do that. Put that rocket on him, light it, have him go flying, and don't ever fucking turn that rocket off, ever. Have him hold that thing for like 2.5 years. Let me have this! Anyways, Intercontinental title. Currently, it is Braun Breaker. I think he drops it to Sheamus. I think Sheamus then drops it to Pete Dunne. And then Dunne holds it until SummerSlam, where he will lose it in a big match. Maybe a triple threat. Back to Braun Breaker, who will then be a 3-time champion. And then Braun will hold it up until the end of the year, where he's going to drop it to... Fuck, what happened? I had it planned. No, what happened? Ilya Dragunov. Oh, thank God I remembered. Ilya Dragunov will be the champ at the end of the year after defeating Braun Breaker. Because they have some history from NXT. Next up, Raw Tag Team Champions. Not the fucking Judgment Day. Not them. It won't be them. It shouldn't have been them in the first place. The fact that they held them for like half of the year and fucking defended like twice is so stupid. That shouldn't have happened. Oh my God. Currently it's the Viking Raiders. I think the Raiders hold it for a bit. Well, they're the War Raiders now. I think they hold it for a while, maybe till Mania, where there's going to be some big match, and I think they drop it to the Street Profits, who I would like to have hold it for the rest of the year. At Mania, the Profits win it. They do not drop it until, I don't know, SummerSlam 2026, I guess. But I would like them to have it and just fucking go. Rock it to them, peoples. They good peoples. Anyways, World Heavyweight Championship for the women. I think Rhea Ripley will take it from Liv Morgan. I would like her to lose it to Io Sky. Have Io Sky hold it for a while before dropping it to Tiffany Stratton. I think it'd be really nice. I think Io and Rhea could have some fucking crazy chemistry. Tiffany needs to cash in. I don't want her to beat Nia. I like Nia as this big, scary, like, dominant heel champion. So you have Tiffany cash in. Could you not bite my toes, little doggy? Don't give me a side eye. I love you. I think you have her cash in on Io. And then, up until the end of the year, she holds it. I don't know if she holds it all year. She might drop it, but I would like her to hold it till the end of the year. Oh yeah, and then Women's Intercontinental Championship. Start off with Kairi Sane, have her be the first one to win it. Not Kairi Sane. Fuck, Dakota Kai. Sorry. Have Dakota Kai win it, and just have her hold it. Don't let her drop it. She doesn't drop it all year. Nope. She doesn't drop it. She holds it all year long. I like Dakota Kai. She holds it all year long. She doesn't drop that unless she's winning Money in the Bank. Period. That's just how I see it. Sorry. Moving forward to SmackDown. WWE Championship currently is on Cody Rhodes. I think at WrestleMania he drops it to Randy Orton, and then I think he wins it back at SummerSlam. After Orton has a little bit of a run with it. I think Cody wins it from him at SummerSlam, and then I think Cody just keeps it. for the rest of the year. I feel like they want to give Cody this like long run, but I really want Orton to beat Cody, so I'm gonna have Cody win, Cody lose it to Orton, and then win it back from Orton a couple months later, but not immediately. You don't want a hot potato. So that's what I think. I think Randy wins it. I think he holds it from Mania to SummerSlam, and then I think he drops it back to Cody. I think Cody holds it for the rest of the year, and probably the rest of the next year, knowing how they're treating Cody. For the U.S. title, currently it's on Shinsuke Nakamura. I think Shinsuke holds it for a while, and then at WrestleMania, we have a big triple threat. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Shinsuke Nakamura. I think you have AJ win, and then you just let AJ keep the fucking belt. You don't take it off of him. AJ's kind of on his retirement tour. It's not like an official, like, oh, I'm retiring thing, but he is on his, like, last leg. No offense, AJ, you're one of the greatest of all time. But I think you need to give him something to take with him on his way out. I think you'd let him hold the U.S. title from Mania during that triple threat all the way through to whenever the fuck he retires. I want him to have it until his very last match. His last match, he loses it. You could have him lose it right back to Shinsuke way later, like a fucking year later. But you could give it to a lot of people. You could have him drop it to Shinsuke. You could have him drop it to Finn Balor. You could have him drop it to like a returning Jinder Mahal as a little throwback to him winning the WWE title from Mahal. There's so much you could do with it, and he's such a fucking legend that you can really give him anything to work with. SmackDown tag team titles currently are on DIY. I think DIY drops them back to the Motor City Machine Guns. I think they hold it for a lot of the year. Not the whole year, though. I think they win them back. I think at the Rumble, DIY is going to drop them to Motor City Machine Guns. I think they're going to hold it Elimination Chamber, maybe, where they're going to drop them to... Whom? I think you give Rey Mysterio one last run. I think you have it be him. And I think Cruz del Toro is actually really fucking good. Like, everybody's like, haha, Cruz del Toro, because he's kind of just like a spot guy. He shows up for like one spot, and then that's it. He doesn't show up on TV again. But I think he's really fucking good. I think Rey Mysterio deserves one last run. I think his run with Dominic was not very good. Nothing against either of them. Dominic is one of my favorite people ever, period. I love that fucker. But I think that Rey deserves one last actual title run. So that's when you let him have that with Cruz del Toro. You also get to give Cruz that rub. And WWE is really fucking bad at giving people the rub. They fucking suck. So that's when you have Rey have his last run. You do not have him hold it the whole year. You drop him at Elimination Chamber. And then you have him and Cruz hold him till SummerSlam. If not a little earlier, you could do it at like a Clash at the Castle sort of thing. Hell, you could have them win at Elimination Chamber and lose them at like a Payback. You know, it doesn't have to be something crazy. But I think Rey deserves it. I think Cruz is really good and he deserves it. So that's that. WWE Women's. Currently it is on Nia Jax. I think she should not get cashed in on by Tiffany. I think Tiffany should be saved for her versus Io Sky. I think you have Nia Jax hold it for a while. Maybe... Does she hold it till Mania? I think you have her drop it to Naomi. I think you have her drop it either... You either have her drop it to Naomi at Mania, or you have her hold it until... Not SummerSlam, but like... Maybe a crown jewel. Just have her drop it at a pay-per-view. You don't want to get rid of it at a random Raw. She's been this big, powerful heel. But I think Naomi deserves it. And then I think you have Naomi hold it for whatever that crown jewel event is up until SummerSlam, where she will drop it to Bianca Belair, who will be a heel. And then you have Bianca versus Jade going into Mania the next year. And that's when you have them trade. So I think Bianca should be the last of this year. No, the year coming up. The year you guys are watching him. Damn. Whoa. U.S. title. Sorry, Chelsea Green should keep it. I think Chelsea takes it from here until maybe... She doesn't drop it yet at Mania. She's too damn good. Have her keep it at Mania. Have her hold it until Money in the Bank. Have her drop it to Piper Niven. And then have Piper just go on this monster heel run. I want her to be more dominant than Nia Jax. I want her to be more resilient than Rhea Ripley. You have her be built as a fucking menace. And then you have her take that belt and you have her fucking run with it. From Money in the Bank all the way through the rest of the year, she holds that. She does not take a single fucking loss. I don't care if it's a tag match. I don't care if it's a singles match. She doesn't lose. Period. She just runs with that shit. And then sooner or later, whenever she drops it, you can push her up into the main event and have her fucking kill someone and take their belt. Because she's that fucking good. I love you. Piper Niven, you're one of the fucking coolest people ever. Awesome. Women's tag belts, they're kind of tricky. Because WWE sucks at the women's tag division. They just do. There's not a tag division. It's these two women are doing nothing. They're a tag team now. These two women are doing nothing. They're a tag team now. You're both Asian. You're a tag team now. You're both black. You're a tag team now. It's a really shitty division. I wish it... Like, I'm glad it's there because there's women who want to do tag wrestling. Tag wrestling is a big fucking part of wrestling. Tag teams are fucking brilliant. But the fact that it's that shit genuinely upsets me. Because I fucking love women's wrestling. Like, my favorite promotion is Stardom. I fucking love women's wrestling. Like, I fucking... I love it. Sadly, it sucks. My prediction is it doesn't fucking matter. Asuka and Kairi win it and hold it until they win it at Mania and hold it all year until the next Mania, where they drop it to fucking, I don't know, Lyra Valkyria and Alexa Bliss. I don't fucking know. That division makes no sense. None of it fucking works. I would also like to predict Money in the Bank winners. You have Tiffany cash in sometime right after Mania. Before Money in the Bank, obviously. You have her cash in then we're done with that. I think Women's Rumble winner, I'm thinking Io Sky. I think she deserves it, and then that will build her and Rhea. And then for the men, I think it comes down to Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Randy Orton. I think Punk nails a little Drew McIntyre with a goddamn GTS son. Eliminates him, turns around into a spear, but before Roman can eliminate him, Orton nails him with an RKO, eliminates Roman, so then it's CM Punk and Randy Orton, who have plenty of history and have fought each other at Mania, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of build up here. One of them wants Cody, one wants Gunther. It's perfect. And then Drew comes in, Claymore, fuck you to CM Punk. Orton sets up, RKOs him, tosses that fucker out of the ring, and he wins his third Royal Rumble, I think. I'm pretty sure that would make Orton a 3-time Rumble winner. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he'd be 3, I think. Yeah. Sorry, dogs are barking outside. Which is cool. Women's Rumble, I'm thinking Io. I think the runner-up is, Lyra Valkyria. I fucking love her. Lyra? You know who I'm talking about. She's great. I think she should be the runner-up, and I think she should be the first person that Io fights as champion. Maybe that's when Tiffany cashes in. I don't know. Speaking of cash-ins, who wins men and women's Money in the Bank in 2025? I think, supplies, Dominic Mysterio wins Money in the Bank. For those who don't know, I made a video about how I want Dominic Mysterio to be World Heavyweight Champion. I love him so much. And it always comes down to me being like, he should win Money in the Bank and be a shithead for a while. And I think that should happen. I don't want him to cash in yet. I don't want him to cash in on Gunther. Yet. But you have Dominic win. He does not cash in throughout the entire year. He teases. He fucks with Cody. He fucks with Orton. He fucks with Gunther. And then next year, at Elimination Chamber, you have... Oh God. So 2026 Elimination Chamber is whenever you have Dominic come out. So basically, Elimination Chamber with Gunther starting. He fights all the way through it. At the very end, Finn, JD, Carlito, fuck it, Liv, and Dom kick the fuck out of him. Dom, they all hit finishers. Fucking coup de grace, 619, Devil Within, coup de grace, fucking backstabber. They just beat the fuck out of him. And then Dom covers him, and he gets the 2.9. Dom hits a frog splash, 1, 2, 3. Dom becomes champ. Crazy upset, whatever. But I think Dominic should win. I think he would be a perfect Money in the Bank holder. I think it's a disservice that Eddie Guerrero was never Money in the Bank winner. Well, he didn't really have the time to do so. But I think Dominic doing it is a good middle ground in that dream of mine. For the girls, I thought about it a lot, and I was like, I don't want it to be some, like, cheap, like, Ronda Rousey, or, hold up, I need a drink. I didn't want it to be Ronda, I didn't want it to be Charlotte, I didn't want it to be Bayley, and I thought about it, 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 and I think, and this is fantasy booking, I'm allowed to say what I want, Mercedes Moné comes in, and she wins Money in the Bank. And later on, she will cash in on Jade Cargill, because they have ever so slightly some stuff to work through because of their time in AEW. Not that I'm upset with Mercedes being in AEW. She's fucking great. I will watch her wherever the hell she goes. But that's my little fantasy booking. So there's my Royal Rumble winners. There's my champions for the rest of the year. Is there anything I'm missing? Oh yeah, Cena doesn't get a 17th title. Did you just fucking shit your pants? The dog just fucking ripped ass. Damn, dude. I would have taken fucking credit for that one. That shit was gross. Oh. He's growling now. Asshat. But, that's all. That's me. If you're interested in more wrestling stuff, please let me know. If you're not, also please let me know. Thank you guys. As always, I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of me. I love you. Bye-bye.